Good day viewers, welcome to Cybertech-Arena. In this video, I'll be teaching you how to set up your own VoIP phone or VoIP server, like you may call it. WhatsApp and other services like that use the same VoIP technology. So without wasting your time, I'll be using DigitalOcean for this video. DigitalOcean, to use that, is free. You just create an account, go to sign up, and when you're done, you're going to get to this page. When you're done, we need to create a droplet. So we go to create droplet. So for those who want to use DigitalOcean, it's free. You just need to sign up. They're going to give you a $200 bonus to use for 60 days. So you can, here in the region, you can choose whatever region you like. I'll just go with Singapore. So down here, you use Ubuntu, so that's what we'll be using. So I'll just go down to 22.04 LTS. So down here, it's very easy, just regular is fine. We don't need too much. Since it's free, you can use $6, but I'll just use $24, but it's free, you can use anyone. So I just don't want lagging, so that's why I'm using $24. And down here in the password, you choose your password and you put it here. So here you put your password, right? Scroll down. You can name it whatever you want to name it. You can put any tag you want. I'll leave mine at default. So you create Droplet. So while the Droplet is creating, I want to put out a notice. I'm creating a course for Red Teamer. It's just an advanced course for Red Teamer, bug bounty hunters, and those who are interested in tech. So if you are such a person, I would encourage you. So the course is going on now, so I'm going to choose a platform to host it, right? It's not going to be that expensive. So I'll be teaching advanced things like AI, how to use AI automation in cybersecurity for research, how to do recon, down to everything, the full penetration testing. Those services are what most big companies pay a lot of money for. And in that course, I'm going to show you most of the companies that use such technology and how much, when you want to buy their service, how much you're going to pay for their service. So some of their services cost as low as $4,000 per penetration testing. So you can create your own server and you can use it to test for people legally and ethically, and you can also use it for your bug bounting stuff. So when your Droplet finish creating, you're going to get an IP address. So your password, it's going to be the one you put while creating the Droplet. So you can use PuTTY, whatever SSH client you want. SSH root, so your username is root at, but you can also use PuTTY, right? But if you're using other SSH client like this, like even your PowerShell and the rest, you just SSH root at your IP address. So you hit enter. So when it asks for your password, you put your password. So here it's not going to show you the password like I always tell you. You just need to right click once and you hit enter, just like I did. All right, so we're logged into the server, right? So you need to go to this website, asterisk.org. You scroll down. So there are, here in this server, there's a lot of versions of this thing, this VoIP service that you can install, but I will be using the 18 point something, which is very stable. So they have the latest versions. You can use that, but just mark the name of this thing. But if you want to use the same version like the one I'm using in this video, I will also put out most of the commands I use in this video in my blog. So let's move forward. So we need to start with updating and upgrading our server, right? So you use this command, sudo apt update and upgrade, and sudo apt upgrade. You hit enter. So don't worry, most of this command I will put out in my blog, so you don't need to worry. if you get any notice, you just put Y, which is yes. Get to this part, you press tab, okay. Another command we need to use is sudo apt install wget build essential sub versions. So we hit enter also. So here we need to cd into this directory. In this directory, what we need to do here is we need to install the Asterisk, right? So you can get your own version there and change what is necessary here. So as you can see, I'm using Asterisk version 18 current. So it's one of those old versions, but it's stable. That's why I'm using it. So if you're using the latest version, you can change it here. If you're using 21 point something version, like I showed you in the Asterisk website, you can add it there. But if you're using the same version, so you just hit enter. So it's done. So you go to this command. We need to unzip it, right? So you hit enter also. So let's change directory to the Asterisk directory. So we use this command, cd asterisk-18. You should also use this command. I'll drop everything in my blog also in this command also. So when you get here, you're going to put your country code, the country where you are. Sudo /config command. So when you get to this page, after using the sudo /config command, you use this one, sudo make select, you hit enter. You're going to get to this page. Here in this page, you can choose the mp3 format, right? And you can also add the rest config. So I'll just choose the both. You save. Use this command also. So don't worry about the command. Like I said, I'll paste the whole commands to you. So the video, it's going to be fast. I'll just paste the whole command and I'll leave the commands in my blog. You can get each of the commands in my blog. I'll just paste this command so to fasten the video. So I'll paste these commands. So when it's done, I want us to install something before we proceed, because we'll be needing that, right? We need to install screen on our server. All right, so you use a sudo apt install screen -y and you hit enter. So it's going to install screen. For those who don't know what screen is, you can use you can open many terminals in your server. So at this point, we need to start the Asterisk server to show that everything we did went well. So you use this command to start the server. So after installing screen, we need to start the screen session. So to start the screen section, we use a capital letter S, then you just name whatever you want to name. So I'll just use Asterisk, then I'll hit enter. So we started the screen session. So here, for you to move around in the screen session, you can use to create another screen. Let's say you want to type something. We'll be doing that also. To go to another terminal, to create another terminal, we're going to use Ctrl A and C, right? So we already cd'd into the Asterisk directory. And the next thing we need to do here, let's connect the Asterisk server again. So here, now we're already in the Asterisk terminal. So you go to create another terminal by using the command Ctrl A and C. You tap Ctrl A and C. It's going to take you to another terminal. So in the new directory, make sure you're in the zip, in the etc.asterisk folder. Change your directory to etc.asterisk folder, then you ls. So here we need to change 3 files. That's the zip.config. We're going to also change the extensions.config. So extension.config, this one, That's the number 2 file. Then the final file we need to change is the voicemail.config. So now the stuff inside is a lot. So the easiest way to do it is we just need to rename the files here, so you can be able to just paste the new code I'm going to let you paste inside. So let's say you want to rename the file here. You just use the command mv, then you put the file name. Let's start with the zip, right? And you put the new file. So I'll just name mine zip zip backup .conf. So I already renamed it. So the same thing you need to do for the other files. So the next file is the extension.conf. So we rename it mv extension.conf. So you put the new name you want. I just add anything to differentiate it. So I just put backup, and I'll hit enter. Then the final one we need to also change is the voicemail, like I told you. So I'll be giving you what to paste inside of the new file we'll be creating. So voicemail, and I'll put that, and I'll go back here and add like a backup, and I'll hit enter. So let's create those files we renamed, because that's the easiest way. If you try to delete everything inside the other one, it's going to take you a lot of time. So I'll use touch zip.conf. So I already created that. I will also use the same method to create the extension.conf also. So I'll use touch, same way. The final one is going to be the voicemail.conf also. So we use touch and we paste it. So I'm going to show you how to edit it. So let's start with the zip.conf file. So we go to nano, and you put the name. So it's going to open the nano page like this. So here in zip.conf, you just paste this thing, this code here. The only thing you just need to change there is your IP, external IP address, and you save with Control O, hit enter, Control X. So another file we need to edit is the extension.conf, nano extension.conf. So you paste everything here also into nano extension.conf, and you save also. So the final one we need to edit is voicemail.conf. So we'll paste this here. So we save it. Control O, enter, Control X. We need to use this command. We need to load the module. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong place to load. So we go to the other terminal we opened earlier on. So to move around in your terminal, you use Control A and N. So this is the other terminal we opened. Remember, you use Control A and N. So we paste this command here, module load zip .so. So it's going to give you a warning. When it gives you the warning, then you can use you can reload it with this command reload, and you hit enter. So if everything works well, let's see, you can try to check the people you registered. Let's say everybody you registered, the zip appears on your listing by this command. So you can see we created user 1 and user 2. So the final part is you try to download a zip client and go to this micro zip, and you download it and you run it. You can download another zip client on your phone. There's a lot of zip clients. We have the lean phone and others. You can choose anyone. So in case you want to call other number, because it's going to work externally since we're using an external network. So when you download and run it, it's going to get you to this part. So we can add our account. Let's add our account. You click here, add account. What we need to add here is the username, which is 701 for this one. So the one on your phone, what you're going to add is the user of 702, but it's the same means. This is the same thing. You just need to fill here in the domain. We need our IP. Our IP is the domain here, and we add it. So for this one, I think the password we use 123, which is the password. So you just it's UDP. So you save. So even on your phone, when you're also downloading the Lean phone or any other one, you just use UDP, then you save. So here, let's say we already added to our Android or other phones. You can just try to call the person on the other one. Let's say 702, and you can just put the call across, but I don't download anyone yet. So this video is already too long. I'll be ending this video here. See you on the next one. Peace out.